Figure TV.
I'm sure everybody knows about a movie, Scarface, right? It's a classic, Al Pacino, right? Everybody knows about that movie. And we focused on the famous lines in that movie. The acting and the hello to my little friend and all that. But it's the beginning of that movie.
Revolutionary salute to this queen. Be sure to wipe your feet. You in the house of revolution. Ma'am, I don't know if you watch CultfiggaTvNews and you seen me speak on this and you decide to lay it right at their feet. But I spoke on this. Nobody else is speaking on what she finna say, but Cultfigga did. I spoke on this. And I know my message gets far and wide, but what she finna lay on them, as soon as she heard it, as soon as she said it, I said, whoa, man, you must have been watching me when I said this. And I'm proud of you going in the heart of the heart of the problem, the source. City Hall. See, I keep telling a lot of y'all this. It's a lot of complaining going on, but if you don't do like the big game hunter, the Y'all Meal Revolution, Cultfigga King Y, and go into those meetings, let them see your face and know how you feel, you just complaining. Like my pops had to straighten me out. I had a bunch of gripes and I was complaining, thought I was some G. But I ain't going in there taking my complaint to the people with power. See, we all like talk shit about the white man. We don't go tell them to their face. Oh, we don't go tell the bootlicker, shoe shining, buck dancing, Greek freak, divine nine house niggas that we not having it. And we know what they doing. That's what you got to do. If you really want to have some power in your city, some of y'all want to stay behind the scenes, cool. But we got to have people going to the meetings. Let them know we not going to be, that perverse transitioning kids, not going to happen. They doing it at the schools while your ass at work. Let me tell you something. My daddy is, and I'm going to get to this message. My daddy is an honorable civil rights leader, was legendary in the community. But while he was helping the community, his sons was found in a damn gang. One of the most violent, one of the most vicious, and we were standing tall doing on gang BS, Blackface Ku Klux Klan activity. Well, here's my father worried about helping the community, and the community was being destroyed by us. You got to know what's going on in your house, what's on the mind of the community. You got to know exactly what the hell these people trying to do. Because y'all understand, a lot of these teachers, they talking to their children about gangs and shit. My daddy didn't know nothing about no gang. What the hell the school was doing talking to me about gangs? My daddy ain't talking about no goddamn gang. He talked to me about the good book and the Most High, which I'm so glad he did, because that's what brought me out my BS when it finally was time and I was like the prodigal son and returned from my wicked ways.
That matters. When those words are coming up on that screen,
pay attention to this. What she finna say?
That's what matters. And those words say, in May 1980, Fidel Castro opened the harbor at Barrio, Cuba.
Revolutionary salute to my revolutionary OG Castro. Now, Castro did an asymmetrical warfare tactic. He can't go toe-to-toe with the U.S., even though Castro was going to nuke the U.S. during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Khrushchev and Russia was scared. The documents show you Castro said, nuke them, let's do this. Castro, that's why the U.S. feared Castro, because Castro would nuke them for playing with him. That's why they fear Castro, because he was putting an end to their monetary, the Greek, small hats. Hate his guts, because he put an end to their usurpery, their money lending, their Babylonian black magic in Cuba. You can't practice that BS. A lot of people say, oh man, Cuba's behind. They behind, the good old, they behind like the ancestors was behind. The hell you mean? Now some of y'all think y'all new. Y'all are new people with a new way and a new culture. Perverse. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But salute to Castro. But this move he made hurt the U.S. And it hurt the black community. It devastated the black community. I'm going to show you how.
With the apparent intention of letting some of his people join their relatives in the United States. Within 72 hours, 3,000 U.S. boats were headed for Cuba. It soon became evident that Castro was forcing the boat owners to carry back with them not only their relatives, but the dregs of his jails. Of that 125,000 refugees that landed in Florida, an estimated 25,000 have criminal records.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what has happened in the United States right now. All this asylum-seeking lie, all this about refugees, no. What's happening is they're emptying out the dregs of their jails into the United States, into our communities. They're junking up our country. And yeah, we feel some kind of way about it because it's our country. It's our country.
That's right.
People like Bass West and them, look how disrespectful they are. Now you just gave that man a resolution for his father's restaurant. And every time we get up and talk, he's working this room. Look at him. Look at him. But he wants his resolution for his father to be respected. Bass West, Lopez, all them want their people to be respected, but they can't even give us the dignity for what we do. But them, ain't no question about it. Yeah, Black History Month, the American descendants of slavery. And I want you to know, Brandon Johnson, I understand what Breakmore's saying about we still on the plantation, but what you're looking at right now, this is what a free Negro looks like.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, we're going to get our city back, we're going to stand for our people, we're going to get them out of our communities.
That's right.
Because they don't deserve to be there. Anytime they can't give us 3 lousy minutes of their attention while we sit here and watch y'all give them all kind of money, you watch us. We black out here. All right. We gonna handle our business.
That's right.
You watch that.
We gonna handle our business. Revolutionary salute once again to that queen. But did you pay attention to the message? What Castro did, sent criminals to the United States to make the U.S. pay. He knew what those criminals was gonna do. They made a movie about it. It's called Scarface, which that movie hit the black community hard. Do you know how many wannabe Scarfaces killed brothers? Wannabe Tony Montana? Do you know how many bodies was found in abandoned buildings, drug deals gone bad? Some of you clowns still on YouTube talking about how you was doing that activity. I ain't gonna name no names. Killing brothers in warehouses, setting them up to get the bricks because of Tony Montana. Tony Montana. What a fucking joke. People flooded, your Alpo type, people flooded into New York. Your shower posse. Yeah, my Jamaican brothers and sisters, y'all was wrong. Coming over here, killing black Americans, trying to run the drug market. We paid the price for this BS. Trump told you, they criminals. Now Hugo Chavez is doing exactly what his revolutionary OG did. All of them look up to Castro, and they're emptying their prisons, nigga. The worst of the worst, nigga. And sending them across that goddamn border. And we paying the price. Because they coming over here, they shooting cops, whooping cops, prostituting, killing brothers. You best believe that killing brothers is rape going on. I personally know people who done contacted me. They loved one done been raped by illegal. Contacted me personally. This queen is definitely right. I brought this up. See, we talking about the plug. The plug is trying to kill our fucking culture off. That's your plug. Fentanyl in everybody to death. This not no game. All these rappers. Oh, see this BS. That's why they want us to think we're going to be like Jeezy or Jay-Z. Them niggas, please, why they not like Big Meech in prison? Selling you a fucking dream. You going to end up like the niggas in prison, or you going to end up dead. You're not going to be like Jay-Z or Young Jeezy or Rick Ross, the correctional officer. Get you a correctional officer job, goddammit. Work 9 to 5, nigga. Work by the sweat of your brow. But she's so telling the truth. The Democrats should be ashamed of their goddamn self. They don't want to talk about that. The criminals that's pouring across that border. They say it was racist to say that. What the hell are you talking about? You goddamn bigot. You a racist. The racist telling us it's racist to speak up for your goddamn self. We're not falling for that bullshit no more. And that fucking movie Scarface is absolutely, they showed you what happened. And then they repeated it over and over and over again to our communities. And you wonder why in our neighborhoods we getting into it. All kind of people. Dominican brothers, Puerto Rican brothers, all these people the plugs though. All these is y'all connection, Colombian, Cuban, Haitian connects. These people come over here doing us dirty. They was criminals in their own society. Not all of them, majority of them. And we got to know this and understand this. And understand we paying the goddamn price for this politicking of the Democratic Party. We need that border seal. We need to know who is in our goddamn neighborhood. We need to quit calling every fucking terrorist you meet up your plug. Motherfucker meet Al-Qaeda. Motherfucker meet Al-Qaeda and get some heroin and that's they plug, nigga. Niggas should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all destroying our goddamn community. You know better than them demons. But I just want to bring that to y'all attention because I brought that up. And I'm like how she dropped that right. And that's what, that, I'm going to bring it up in city council meetings. That is what we should tell them in all the city council meetings. We know about the criminals who coming over the border because we know what Castro did. And we know that Castro's, those who admire to be Castro are continuing his policy. It's asymmetrical warfare. You don't have to fire guns at America. Send your criminals over here. They will fire the guns in America. They will kill. It's robbery organizations going on. Crime rings. All time high. Trump was just telling yesterday, MS-13, one of the most violent gangs that took over America. And they put green lights in California. They got green lights on black people. You know what a green light is? That means kill them. A lot of anti-black hate is coming across that goddamn border. Like I say, we go back to the 80s. You look at the 80s, man. Oh, that crack era hit, that when they came over here with the coke and all that. Do you know how many of our people died? You know how many uncles and aunties and brothers and nephews and granddaddies was found dead in these drug houses, shot? All because of the play that was ran on our people. You got to understand the CIA was in on that too. The CIA was in on that too. They had to find a place. And I'm going to show you something. It all worked out in the way the government wanted to. It destroyed our community, took out the fathers, pimped out the mothers, the daughters, the grandmothers, pimped them out. Had young men sleeping with these old people so pissed, niggas sleeping with people's mamas and stuff for drugs. You talking about the immorality. Then property value dropped. All that property value, black people worked so hard. That era came, property values dropped because all their homes became crack houses. Then grandma and grandpa die, leave the house to a dope fiend that's on some. Now you know they trapping there, no running water, no running lights. The city seized the houses. Everybody who was in the streets know goddamn well. I didn't know what was going on when I was running them streets. I did not understand it. I just think we trapping. We is ruining black people's property values. And people that lost their goddamn house because the taxes wasn't paid. And all the people waiting on you to pay the taxes with that drug money. They gonna get the house in your ass. It's a setup to destroy us. But then they glamorized it. And I'll be damned if right now 50 Cent and them clowns want to make movies about it. Now, we don't need that. I tell you, I'm so sick and tired of these DVDs and documentaries about our downfall and how we was set up and how we was manipulated and abused. Because it ain't so fucking funny right now. It ain't so funny when a man is rotting in prison. Trump had to let a lot of them brothers out with the First Step Act. It ain't so Jim Crow Joe locked your ass up, threw away the key. What is so funny, huh? Ain't so funny you get caught with the same thing a white boy get. Your ass get 30 years. His ass get 13 months. 20. That ain't so funny, huh? But what I go back to is all the murder. Because I know that era, man. And what we was willing to do to bump you off to come up, man. It was a disgusting era, man. It's a disgusting time, man. But they knew that our community was vulnerable. The young men was vulnerable. The fathers, was not there at all times. The women were vulnerable. They knew we was the lab rats that they needed to destroy it. And once again, here go the Democratic Party. What they doing? Once again, they are going along with it. They're going along with it, shipping our people. And they're not shipping them. They're not shipping them to the Spanish communities. They're shipping them to the black communities, overtaking the black communities. Say, now y'all black and brown. No, ain't no black and brown. No, what the hell are you talking about? It's brown, black, white, Asian. Why we the only ones that gotta share our fucking community with everybody? Cultfigga. Follow me.